Security services could be given extra powers after a damning report on potential Russian interference in UK politics.
Delays to government guidance on when care homes can reopen to visitors. Families who haven't seen their loved ones for months call for clarity. Care homes in England are urging the government to publish its guidance on when they can open their doors to visitors as soon as possible. The care sector has been working with ministers to come up with a plan to open up homes safely. The government still not provided a date as to when guidance will be issued, but says it will set out further details shortly.
Prince George turned 7. New pictures of the birthday boy have been released by the Duchess of Cambridge.
Good morning. Breakfast has learned there's been a boom in the sale of new and used motorhomes and caravans. Is Britain learning to staycation in style, all because of Covid?
Let's have a look at the papers this morning. I think he's on some of the front pages as well, isn't he? MI5 been given more powers to stop foreign interference, leads the front page of The Times. It's after a long-awaited report on the potential threat from Russia, which was published yesterday.
The fallout from that report also makes the front page of the Daily Mail. The paper says MPs are now warning that Britain must face up to the threat from Moscow.
The Guardian also leads on that story, reporting how Boris Johnson's facing criticism over the conclusion that the government and intelligence services failed to assess Kremlin attempts to interfere with the 2016 EU referendum.
Did you used to enjoy mixtape on, the old classic cassette?
Of course.
Well, they're coming back.
Are they?
They are. Just in case you've never seen one before.
There may be people watching who have never seen one
This
before.
is what they used to look like.
Yeah.
You still have a C90. Anyway, sales are up in the first half of 2020, doubling. Now, it's from a very small base, and it's still a very small fraction of the total music sold in the UK. But apparently we are loving the return to the old school. The thing about cassettes is that they are strike with our memorabilia, says Mark Mulligan, a music analyst. And there's a gaping hole in the market in the music business. Rather than sitting on display on our shelves, your music sits ephemerally in a cloud somewhere, and tapes are coming back.
I think I've still got some tapes, but nothing to play them on.
I used to have until rather recent, a few years ago, I used to have a P-Reg Citroen Saxo. Other cars are available, and it only had a tape machine, and I refused to get rid of it. Even though the only way to rewind it was because the rewind button was broken. You had to stick a pen in it and then loop it around like that.
This is about books. I'm sure this is to do with Zoom, isn't it? To all those people that we've had on BBC Breakfast showing their bookshelves.
Oh, yeah.
So non-fiction hits have basically meant lots of people, because of the video calls, lots of people are using books to decorate their houses. Apparently, A Guide to Cleaning by Sophie Hinchcliffe and the cookbook Pinch of Nom among the best-selling non-fiction titles. It seems to be that it's non-fiction titles that people are buying. Fiction sales are falling.
People do get very judgy about your books, though, don't they? You know what I mean?
I don't think I would. I genuinely would very much avoid having my books shown.
Have you done a Zoomy
I've got
video
lots of Zoom.
from home?
Yeah.
From home, but on telly, I mean?
No.
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 See, I did Football Focus from home for about 10 weeks.
I did notice.
Everybody does make comments about everything behind you at all times. Where did you get that from? Why have you got that?
Yours was heavily curated.
Exactly. Very carefully looked after.